Everyone dreams of living an uncommon life, and the best asset you have to achieve your dreams is you. Welcome to the Uncommon Wealth Podcast. We're going to introduce you to people who are living uncommonly. We're also going to give you some tools and strategies for building wealth and for pursuing an uncommon path that is uniquely right for you.
Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of the Uncommon Wealth Podcast, where I'm your host, Philip Ramsey.
And I'm Aaron Kramer.
Thanks for tuning in. You got a simple step coming at you. That means under 5 minutes, we talk about a topic, something that you can apply right away, something that you can maybe helps you on your uncommon path. My favorite thing about these things is a lot of times Aaron has no idea what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, like today.
And like today, he doesn't know what we're going to talk about. And so today, I believe in, this is my belief. You can totally disagree.
Right.
I think that we are called to create. That's what I think we are called to do. That's a lot of this uncommon wealth. That's what we talk about with people. Hey, what are you creating? What are you actually doing to create? So that's what we're talking about today. Our question to you and to Aaron and to me is, what are you creating? What is in your life are you creating? Very interesting question. And one that I hope that helps you kind of like think through, what in the world am I creating? We should all be creating something. All right. Yeah. So Aaron Kramer, what are you creating?
All right. This is where this is fun, because I never know what this is. I guess for our listeners, it might help you to for me to answer, because creating something can be so different, because I don't feel like I'm creating anything. I just feel like I'm just working to serve people better.
Okay. All right.
But I guess creating an experience to serve better. But I know it's funny in that sense though. I'm working to create a lifestyle to where and every time I approach a situation, I approach it with, how can I serve? My cousin or my last family reunion told me this, and it made so much sense to me. It's simple. But it's if you approach every situation in your life, when you when you come home, when you hang out with your children, you go to work, if it's always, how can I serve? Lead with that first.
That's cool.
It will always work out, and you'll never be, nobody will be getting a different Aaron. Everyone's gonna get the same Aaron,
That's
because you're just gonna serve others. But that's what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create a lifestyle of serving.
I think that's good. That's more personal, and I think that's what I was going to go for too. I'm trying to create my family that's just a fun atmosphere, that we can be authentic, we can talk about hard things, we can just be a family. We can create that. Another thing that I think both you and I are creating is a company, right? We are creating Uncommon Wealth Partners as, I think, a very boutique firm that not only helps people solve problems financially, but also personally in relationships, giving people an experience that actually helps them, show them what's valuable to them. We're creating a lot. We're helping our teammates. We're creating a lot. I feel like that's
that's a much better answer. When I hear create, I think of creating something that's not been done before.
Well, we kind of are with Uncommon Wealth Partners, I hope.
Well, yeah, we are. But I was because we're trying to go about a different way and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently my mind is too narrow on this.
No, it's good. I'll help you with your answer. But that's our question to you. What are you creating? We feel like you should be pushing yourself to not only be complacent, but to, what are you creating? And I'm telling you right now, the world's going to be better when people create things. It just is. It's how it works.
Yeah.
So
it does work. I mean, when you're going to create something and you're thinking about it, seek to understand what you're trying to create and how it's going to impact people, or yourself or the people around you. Because that's the fun part about everything. I think for us, it's really fun. When you get to work at work with a bunch of people on your team and you're creating something, ask yourself, does it make you a better person? Do you come home a better husband or wife than you did when you left in the morning? Or if you're coming home at the end of the day and you're worse than you were before, not that you can have stressful days, but
yes, that's good.
If it didn't level you up in other aspects of your life,
might not be a good position.
Maybe don't create that.
Yeah. Be careful what you're creating. Okay. Lastly, I'll say this on this topic. I think the thing that brings people, the time in your life that you're creating the most is when? I'll ask you this. When you're a child. And that's why I think it's so powerful to keep creating as you're an adult, because life hits you. But when you were a child, you used to create, you used to sit down and color things and draw things and pretend things and play with your superhero. Like, you were creating every time you woke up in the morning. That's what I'm hoping that all the people that are following Uncommon Wealth, I feel like you and I are challenging each other to continue to create something, because it's back. The joy comes back to you in life. All right. That's all we have time for. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know you
go let your imagination be your imagination.
Yeah. Meaning what?
Meaning, like, give it time to, like, explore it. Like, don't be so busy. Like, we talked about that. I know we're running out of time, but like, we just talked about that the other week. I was like, I hit Philip on the leg. I was like, Philip, we need to stop having, like, because you're like, go, all busy. I'm like, you stop and have like a 30-minute walk every once in a while, so you can just like let your imagination go, so you can help create what we're creating.
That's good. It's a good challenge. Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to the Uncommon Wealth Podcast. That's been your simple step. I'm Philip Ramsey.
And I'm Aaron Kramer. There was a delay there.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Go create something.
That's all for this episode, brought to you by Uncommon Wealth Partners. Be sure to visit uncommonwealth.com to learn more about our services. Don't miss an episode as we introduce you to inspiring people who are actively pursuing an uncommon life.